that was great chat with Alex.
I told you.
Really good, really good.
Saying to me you don't want to talk to people that you've never heard of.
It's not about that. Do you know what it is? It's not that. I worry that if I don't know about them, I'm gonna have to read up about them, and I don't like reading. So it's basically that.
Right. Okay. I hear that, but I will come back to you with this. It's happened a couple of times now, and has it been a problem or?
No, it's not. You're right. You're right. No.
So let's just keep doing it.
No, you are right, and I will keep doing it. And I just worry too much about stuff. I worry.
I know.
I worry that it's because I always think we're a product of our last pod. So you want it to be good, you want it to be funny, and it genuinely sort of is and interesting. So I'll try to stop worrying, right? Not to self.
Do you know? I'm sitting like this, right? Just sitting like this, just chilling.
Yeah.
And it reminds me that I just did some ADR this morning, as you know, for Paradise. And ADR, for anyone that doesn't know, is when you have to go in
audio digital recording.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to go and just re-record some lines. Sometimes maybe a car engine went over the top of it, so it doesn't sound right. So whatever. In our case, often we have to re-record stuff because the sound of the waves hitting the beach, which is quite a cool reason to do it. Anyway, there's this bit where I'm sitting on the shack where I live, chatting to someone, and I'm in a pair of shorts, and they're really nice tailored shorts, and they fit really well. Beige they are. And I sit down on a step and the camera's low. And I looked at it and went, absolute camel toe. Why has nobody picked that up?
Where's no one watching the monitor going?
No, I can literally see every part of Ralph's most private anatomy. Every part.
Splitting the atoms.
And that's in the final cut.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, I'm sure we'll get letters about that, but maybe the ratings will go up.
Well,
shocking.
No, it was really good, and it was nice to sit in the bar at Bradbury Hall. It was all good. So it was nice, and now we're off to my family cafe.
I know. I've heard
Mellor's.
I've heard about Mellor's cafe for years.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting big things.
Well, it's just a cafe, Ralph. So
Well, a cafe is a cafe. Is a cafe. Is it like a greasy spoon? Is it like a fancy coffee shop?
It's probably we do nicer stuff. We do like halloumi and stuff, and iced teas, iced coffees, and all that sort of stuff. I mean,
can I get a homemade flapjack?
Yes, you can.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
yes, you can.
Let's get a homemade flapjack.
And you might even be able to get a rocky fucking road.
Whoa!
I don't know. Listen, it's my sister's cafe.
Wait,
family thing.
Are we near where you grew up? Your estate where you grew up?
Not far.
Well, can we swing by? I want to have a look at it.
We can't really swing by now because we're going to be late and we have to go to Mellor. I'll tell you, on the way back we might be able to have a little look.
Dark. Well, I don't want to go into your estate in the dark. It'd be ridiculous.
You'll get fucking stabbed. Yeah. No, it's yeah. I'll take you. I can show you around, but it's just we're a bit late and we're on a bit of a tight schedule.
It'd be amazing to see it, like considering how long we've known each other. It'd be amazing to see the estate where you actually grew up for your formative years.
Yeah, I can show you the house and everything.
Where you used to run amok.
Well, yes, but there was a sign that said no ball games on it, and then we crossed it out so it said all ball games allowed. Because it's just one of them things of, you're not going to tell a council estate full of kids they can't play football.
Well,
that's
and also
just stupid.
The weirdest thing about it is, surely it's good for them.
Well, yeah,
it's good for them to encourage them
because
to
it was a cul-de-sac and it was a square. Obviously, there's lots of windows, and they're thinking a ball is going to go for the windows. We actually used people's privets as nets. So it was a lamppost and a gate and a privet. So if any of us went over the bar, which we did quite a lot, it was fucking straight into someone's window.
Amazing.
Yeah. But that's what it was like when we were younger. We didn't have all the technology now, so you went out and played hide and seek and rallyo and kick can and knock a door run and the Grand National over people's privets.
Rallyo, kit cat,
kick can,
kit can. So if you didn't have a football,
no, you kick the can and someone would have to go and get it and then retrieve the can, bring it back, and then by the time they've done that, you've all fucked off and you have to catch us one at a time.
Okay.
Or British Bulldogs, we used to play that a lot. Remember that?
Yeah.
We used to play.
What was Rallyo?
Can't remember the rules of Rallyo. There was
used to play Kirby.
Kirby, brilliant.
Yeah,
Kirby.
Good game, Kirby.
Kirby was a great game. Cops v Fans. That was hard.
Cops v Fans?
It was really hard. What you did is, you say if you had a group of like 15 of you, you'd all go to, it was like a place called the Cemetery, but it was all woods and stuff, and you all different places to run and that. And you divide yourself up into two teams, and you flip a coin or you do whatever, flea up, which is Sispatrick, which is, you know, whatever, to decide who's on what. And one team are cops and one side are fans, and the fans run off into the woods and the cops have to find them and beat them up.
And did they beat him up?
Yeah. If you got
If you got found, you got beat up.
Yeah, but if say if a couple of coppers got hold of you, yeah, they give you massive dead arms and dead legs and all that. But then, if the fans saw the coppers beating you up, then the fans would jump on the coppers, so it just ended up being a big mass fight. I don't think it took off in many places.
No, I've got to say, it wasn't a big thing in Bury.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was just something we made up. You know what I mean? But it was good fun until you got caught. Because some of the older lads used to go a bit heavy and, you know, kick you in the bollocks and stuff, and, you know, tree drop you. Do you know, you drop your balls onto a branch? They get one and gets hold of one leg, one gets hold of the other leg and pulls you onto a branch by your balls.
No, that's not something I've ever experienced. And I've been twatted by Ricky Hatton.
No.
That's not something I've
Not on my watch.
No.
Not on your Nelly.
That doesn't sound like part of my world.
So this is Bredbury, and this is called the Rocks. My school was up there on the right.
Is that David Beckham?
Yeah, he lives around here.
It looks suspiciously like David Beckham.
David Beckham owns that flat there above the shops.
No, the picture, you dick.
All right. Yeah. It's not
No, but it looks
does
like it's a
look
slightly
it.
doctored version of David Beckham. So they've gone, right, let's use someone that looks a bit like Bex, but not
See
paid.
the rocks there? That was my dad. I was banned from going on the rocks because my dad said that's where the glue heads hang out. So I couldn't go there as a kid. If I find you on them rocks, I'll piss and kill you. My mum worked there for like 25 years. That chip shop. It was called It was called Reggie's.
She used to bring over.
We used to have fish and chips, chippy tea.
Scraps.
Every Thursday, whoever's the youngest had to go and get the chippy tea.
What was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I was too young at one point, so then it was my youngest sister until I got old enough to be able to go on my own. Go and get the chippy tea. You go with your mum and ring it up, or you get a list and go in the back door. The good thing was I used to get a space special drink off the owner. Get yourself a drink. I'm like, oh, why?
Yeah, I told you I edited the Caffeine Room, show that I wrote.
Here?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Why did you wonder why he was here?
Craig Cash's office is used to be in Rockley.
Oh, is he from Stockport, Craig Cash? Just all I do is hear him now on the goggle box.
You know, he was Craig Cash had a hey, now we're over here. Craig Cash used to have a local radio station, was a local radio DJ in Stockport.
Right.
And he used to fucking love finding. Yeah, see that? Mellor's coffee shop. There we go. He used to love finding new bands, up and coming young bands. He was the first person ever to play Oasis on the radio in the world.
Really?
Yeah, and no one ever forgot it. That's why we got him for the Royal Family. And he was the first person ever to play Radiohead in the world, and loads of others.
I remember when they was talking about the song, the title music for 2 Pints, and I suggested cigarettes and alcohol, and he was like, it's a bit too much like Royal Family, because they had.
Yeah.
What do you say?
It's also bollocks, though. It's bollocks.
Because it would have been a great song, that.
But nobody would have gone, oh, it's a bit too much like the Royal Family. They would have just gone, fine.
In between scenes.